Load. Continue.
Sins.
Walk with Iber. Quests. Let us stress.
Justice awaits, coward! Thank you.
Walk with Iber. World. Heavy is the head. With Berg red cap. Meld. Red wall dot. Heavy is the fast travel unavailable. Fast. Heavy is the head. A wise friend. With the settlement growing by the day, an old friend.
Stop! Hey, wait!
Walk with Iber. Quests. War. Hold left mouse button fast.
Where to? Where to?
Nowhere in particular. I only want to celebrate.
Didn't think you were the type.
You have drawn a dark conclusion about me, haven't you? That is all well and good. I've drawn some about you as well.
Are you leading a lamb to slaughter?
See what I mean? Dark.
You there! Get lost!
Sit down. I know I have been a cock, but you are a good fighter. I respect that. Let it be said that Ivar the Boneless considers Eivor a friend.
Who calls you boneless?
Some backrout I killed in Hibernia. Used his guts to shine my spear. Called me boneless because I move like a reed in the wind.
Not because you're always too drunk to plow?
Valhalla. That is where I am bound. I can smell the blood and taste the mead. I will sit beside the High One with you would
What?
not
What was Ebal like? If
If it bothers you so much, why not strike out on your own?
because he is my brother. I love him. And I will do what it takes to drag him back around to my way of thinking. We are warriors, all. And that is to the death.
I'll dead myself again. Oh, did I miss the crowning?
Reach the longhouse. Reach the longhouse. Reach the longhouse.
Where is my son? We sent word to Repton, but we've had no word, Lord. I suggest we carry on.
You sought me out, old friend. And here I am, standing before the throne from which I reigned not long ago.
You stand before us to accept this Witten's unanimous decision that you are unfit to rule, and are hereby deposed. We demand the abdication of your kingdom and your crown to Thane Chairwolf.
Mercia has spoken, Lord. The crown.
Is that you, old friend? Ah, yes, I see it now. Forgive me. The robes of righteousness sit so loosely upon your shoulders. If the heavens mismark me as king, forgive its obscuring light. Amen. Now, where is my crown? Forgive my nerves. Here I am, an upright man who never once learned how to bend the knee. And yet, I shall try. Ah, how simple it is. How easy to kneel without fear and feeling.
He's mocking you, man. I'd kill the fucker.
Worry not, Dane. I shall resign this crown, and this pagan-infested kingdom, and the favors of these two-faced men. But I will do so on my terms. My demands are simple. Firstly, you must...
You fool. Look around you. You have no leverage here. Plead for your life, for it is the only thing these men will grant you.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, I... Do not harm me. I beg of you. Please. I'll go anywhere. Here. I resign it. Here.
Take this lord and his wife to Rome. He is hereby exiled, never to return.
The Witan recognizes King Chairwolf of Mercia, second of his name. A just king, a merciful king. God save the king!
It better be worth all this trouble.
Mercian soldiers marching on Repton!
Leofrid.
Loyal to the ugly and the bastard.
Gather what men you have and split them between the north and south gates. That should divide his forces.
Ceolbert is there. Eivor, you must save my son.
He will come through this, I promise.
I will stay here with Ceolwulf. Go.
World. Hold. Redwalda. Sig Redwalda. Evesham Abbey. Raid. Raid this location with your crew to gain its wealth and materials for your settlement's growth. Saint Sud Quests. World. When Hold Hold left mouse button fast track. World. Heavy. Hold left mouse button fast travel.
I have breached the walls. I must find Ceolbert.
Have you seen Ceolbert?
No, but we caught sight of Leofrid, fleeing across the river. He was
Search
chased
for Ceolbert on
It
the
has to
Isle
be
of Waves.
Ceolbert. He is the only prize worth taking.
Search for Ceolbert on the Isle of Waves.
Nice light blows. Trap and he floats.
Search for Ceolbert on the Isle of Waves. Search for Ceolbert on the Isle of Waves. Search for Ceolbert on the Isle of Waves.
Fight! Hurry!
Search for Ceolbert on the Isle of Waves. Search for Ceolbert on the Isle of Waves. Search for Ceolbert on the Isle of Waves. Search for Ceolbert on the Isle of Waves.
Jesus, God, my blows! God won't let us lose.
Search for Ceolbert on the Isle of Waves. Search for Ceolbert on the Isle of Waves. Search for Ceolbert on the Isle of Search for Ceolbert on the Isle of Waves. Search for sailbird 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 on the Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves. Search for sailbird on the Isle. Search for sailbird on the. Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves. 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 Search for sailbird on the Isle of. Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves. Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves. Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves. Search for sailbird on the Isle of. Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves.
Let's end this. Christ is surely with us.
Have your guts out!
Bleeding dunghill.
Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves. Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves. Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves. Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves.
With me, here! I'll kill you!
Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves.
My thanks, everyone. We have this.
Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves. 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 Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves.
We watch each other's backs!
Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves.
We have out! You're dead, come!
Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves. Search for sailbird on the Isle of. Search for sailbird on the Isle of Waves. Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs.
My things.
Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs. 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 Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs. Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs. Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs.
Keep up, you shit! We keep our wits about us.
Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs. Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs. Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs. Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs.
I need your eye.
Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs. Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs. Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs.
Jailbound.
Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs.
Down, Leia, friend. I will not. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Search for Sailbird on the Isle of Waifs.
Please, you do not want to do this. Leofred, let him walk. You answer to me.
I answer to my king. Our silence deigns with this.
Lay it by, Leofred. There's nothing left to fight for. We've stormed Repton, only a matter of time.
I cannot do that.
Then you will die.
Someone will.
You can't win this, Leofred. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarsson has won the day.
I have fought many a day in my time. I'm still standing. I'm gonna make you regret this.
You're slowing.
Bah!
You are a strong-willed Thane. Bergrid was lucky.
To stand in the way of you and Mercy is my duty. I will die before I yield. I will make you feel pain.
You're finished.
Not yet. Fight me, heathen. Go on then. End it.
No appeal to your god or your king.
I swore an oath to serve Bulgrid to the death. I fought. I lost. We both know how this goes.
An honorable Thane fighting a dishonorable war.
Burkred abandoned him, betrayed his trust. If I were Leofrid, I would want to know.
Why rob him of this last glory? A warrior ready to meet his god and bask in his praise. To live will only lead him to shame.
It's not an oath he would keep if he knew the truth.
Then choose. Truth or glory.
Spare. Burgred abandoned you.
Stand, Leofrid. Live to fight another day.
What?
Your loyalty to Burkred is not a loyalty returned. He resigned the crown and fled to Rome. He's gone.
You lie.
Lie to a man seconds from death? What would I gain? He saved himself and left you to die. All this fighting, it's for nothing. For no one. To betray one so trusted. So close. It's a dishonor worth 1,000 deaths.
Eivor, you have shown me a great kindness. It is only fitting that I do the same. At Venonis, there is a statue with a scroll laid in a small bowl. You must burn it.
A scroll.
Your name is on this scroll. At Burgred's request, I put it there. When it is found, the zealots who read it will hunt you.
Who are they?
It doesn't matter now, you haven't much time. Burn the scroll, or they will never stop hunting you.
Where will you go now?
Rome.
Come on. Let's take you back. Careful, you're injured.
I'm all right, really. A few nicks and cuts from the battle, that's all.
These wounds will heal quickly. You're lucky.
I threw myself at him, Eivor. But he only toyed with me. He knew I couldn't touch him.
You should have stayed hidden. Jailbird, this wasn't your fight.
It was. It was our fight. Yours, mine, my father's. I had to help.
And you did. You showed courage today. Bravery. You are a boy no longer.
Back there with Leofrid. I didn't think you'd spare him.
There's no honor in killing a man misled. He believed his king would die fighting for Mercia.
He knows the truth now.
And with that truth, he forges a new path. You were right about him, Jailbert. And right to believe the line that divides us can be thinner than it seems.
Jailbird! Look at you! Bloody and battle-worn. Could be chieftain of your own clan with courage like that.
No less than the King of Mercia, brother. One of these days.
And how is my father taking to his new role?
See for yourself.
You're an Ortlinger now. Or Athling, I think you'd say. Next in line for the throne. It's an honorable title. One that demands good judgment. Be careful who you trust.
My son, are you well?
Yes, father. Well enough.
He honored you today. Fought bravely against many stalwart foes.
You have my thanks. All of you. And my blessing.
No, just do your part. What happens now?
What happens now?
Word of Burgred's deposition will spread quickly. The other kingdoms of England will soon enough know
that Mercia has a new king.
The remaining kingdoms of England won't respect your path to power.
Nor will many in my kingdom. Burgred's soldiers will stand tall in the face of this turmoil, all across Mercia, against us.
That we shall remedy soon enough. I am riding for Oxenfordshire directly, to forge an alliance with some thanes there.
Shall I go with you?
Not till I know more. Linger here a while if you can. Strengthen our friendships. I will send for you soon enough.
Sigurd, I would feel better if Ceolbert was away from here until Mercia is more stable. Would you welcome him among your clan?
Do you have a horse, young Atheling?
I do. A young steed called Theobald.
Good. I can ride with you as far as the River Nene. You may find your way from there.
Thank you, Sigurd. This puts my mind at ease.
Be ready for my call, Eivor. It will come.
You and Sigurd make a good pair. The future of England will be pagan from top to bottom. Take this, Wolf-Kissed, as a sign of friendship. And should you call, the brothers Ragnarsson will come.
You honor me, Ubba.
See that? Sly bastard trying to win your heart. Well, two can play at that game.
How kind of you, Ivar.
My pleasure. Our friendship is the best thing to come from this mess. Maybe Ceolbert too, the brave little twig.
That is good to hear. Now then, Leofrid said there are hunters after me. Zealots. If I don't clear my name, I will be marked for death. I should head to Venanis. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Report to Randvi. 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 World. Hold. Quest. War. Redwalda. Suggested, hold left mouse button fast. Burn the kill order at Venanis.
Have a look, Sunan. Show me what lies ahead.
Quests. Order. Code. Skill. Inventory. Twilight Hood. Twilight Helmet. Twilight Helmet. Huntsman. Twilight Helmet. Mythical Helmet. Press left mouse button change. Twilight. Ain. Raven Clan Shield. Iron. Bear. Raider Axe. Shimmering Shield. Press escape. Raider Axe. Burn the kill order at Benani's. Burn the kill order at Benani's. Burn the kill order at Benani's.
There. That's the statue the Senate
Burn the
used.
kill order at Benani's. The mark. Press E close. Ivor of the Raven Clan, Led Assester.
Done. Nothing but smoke and ashes now. That should get those zealots off my back. Asked about this land, my friend. not to draw attention here. Go, Sunan. What do you see, Sunan?
Angry note, press E close, Quests. Reporting on Lettucestreskyr. King Burgred has been ousted and an alliance has been forged with Abba and Ivar Ragnarsson, and with the new king of Mercia, Saul Wolf. Return to Randvi with the news. Report to Randvi. Press left mouse button track. Reporting on lead assess world. Reporting on lead assess stress meld. Hold left. The Huntress. Petra has.
The horn sounds for a new arrival.
Letter from Randvi. Press E close. Ivor.
They bring a feast and build their own guest house.
Report to Randvi.
These are very generous guests.
Report to Randvi. Settlement. Berserker. Odin. Berserkers. Report to Randvi. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Report to Randvi. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Report to Randvi. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Report to Randvi. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Medium material, weapons, weekly free item. Time left, 1 day 0 hours 52 minutes and 4 seconds. Medium Report to Randvi. Hold tab to show nearby quest.
Good day. A new customer.
You I do not recognize, my friend. What brings you to settle here? Are you merchants?
Ah, hello, hello. Are you the leader of this bustling encampment?
I am. I speak for him.
We come on behalf of 1,000 Eyes, vendors of uncommon goods and exotic treasures from all corners of the world. If you need it, we have it. If we don't have it, you don't need it. Such is our pledge.
I see. And is this child with you?
Child?
Child?
My friend, you look upon the master of the 1,000 Eyes, the head of our guild, a legend, a hero of the people, and the richest merchant west of the Indus. You look upon Reda!
He means you?
He does, Eivor Wolf-Kissed. It is a pleasure to meet you at last.
How you do seem familiar. How do you know me? You do seem. How do you know me? You do seem familiar.
You seem strangely familiar.
Perhaps we have met in another life, but most likely, I have a common face.
And what is it I can do for you, or you for me?
It's quite simple. For a fee, I can connect you to a shadow market that stretches from the dunes of Egypt to the moors of England.
What sort of fee?
It varies with the item, but there is a small hitch. Through this market, all prices are paid in opal.
Interesting. What a strange color it has. May I hold it?
You may hold it and keep it, Eivor. A gift from Reda for your immeasurable hospitality. Now look here. Browse what wares I have on offer.
Read and shop. Dwarven Axe. Divine Dane Axe. Friend of the Forest. Settlement Cosmetics. Ferryman of the Dark Knight, Mystical Helmet. Sorcerer's Sword. Divine. Friend of the Forest. Settlement Cosmetics. Dark Night Tailpiece. Mist.
Nothing for now? No matter. My selection changes daily. You will soon find something you like. Now that you are friends with me, you are also a friend of the Thousand Eyes as well.
And what does this mean?
Observe my outfit, note the scarf I wear. As you travel, you will meet many of my associates, clad in these same vestments. These are my people, my other eyes. Seek them out for trade or contracts. Oblige them, and you will earn a tidy sum. And I might even feel inclined to reward you myself.
An interesting offer.
Good to hear. Now, if you will excuse us, my apprentice has a tent to secure.
You're staying for a while, I suppose.
Oh, yes, and you needn't even thank me. We would be honored to call this our home. Good...
Quests. Quests. Inventory. Shimmering Shield. Divine Iridescent Axe. Shimmering Shield. Ursa. Twilight Pants. Mythical Pants. Press left mouse button change. Hold right mouse button upgrade. Einherjar Bow. Super Death Scald. Einherjar Bow. Death Scald. Einherjar Punish Bow. Einher Death Scald. Einherjar Bow. Death Scald. Einherjar Bow. Super Einherjar Bow. Plus 3.2. Plus 3.2 attack. Minor Flanking Rune. Death Scald. Twilight Helmet. Mythical Helmet. Press left mouse button unequip. Hold right mouse button upgrade. Twilight Helmet. Mythical Helmet. Twilight Helmet. Report to Randby. Report to Randby.
I advise Sigurd and Eivor divide. But yes, it happens right here.
My father told me once that all a good army needs is bread, water, and an accurate map.
Axes and shields are useful as well, but I think your father is onto something.
Yes, he was simplifying, of course. You'd need clothes and rest as well. And good company, of course.
Not as pithy when you say it like that.
No. It does look a bit old.
Ah, glad to see you made it, Chelpat.
Thanks to Sigurd, he was a good guide and even better company. He told me some incredible stories. The best ones were about you.
Hopefully nothing too embarrassing.
There were a few gems.
Not to interrupt, Eivor, but what of Leicestershire?
The Alliance is one. The sons of Ragnar are friends to our clan.
Glad to hear it. Well done to you both. Eivor, a word of note. Someone has set up shop outside. A trader, I believe.
I met him. Reda. A strange young man, but somehow charming. He will make for fine company, I think.
I look forward to knowing him better.
You have not been long in England, have you? I see by this map you have barely scratched Mercia.
Give it time, little lord.
Wessex untouched, Northumbria barren. You still have much to see.
Yes, it is a work in progress.
Press tab to open the quest log and track a new quest.
Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
Alliance table show me.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Grantabridgesire. Eligible. London. Grantabridgesire. Eligible.
Tell me about Grantebridgeshire.
A force of Danes, called the Summer Army by the Saxons, is camped north of Grantebridge at some ruins across the river. We should curry favor with their leaders, Guthrum and Soma, if we hope to win their trust and allegiance. My scouts did not meet them in person, so I can say little for the state of their army. Consider this a starting point.
I will pledge to Grantabridgesire. Return to I will pledge to Grantabridges.
I will leave right away.
Good. And may the blessings of Freya follow.
Rest assured, Eivor, the settlement is in safe hands.
Find and speak to the Summer Army's leaders.
A pleasure to see you again, Eivor.
Let me see your services.
May I see your stores?
Blacksmith.
That one's pretty good.
Shimmer. Death. Iridescent axe. Death Scald. Iridescent axe. Shimmering shield. Twilight hood. Twilight bracers. Death Scald. Flawless light bow. Twilight hood. Algerneer.
All my
Punish
pieces
bow.
are good.
Iridescent.
But that
Iridescent.
one's very good.
Algerneer. Iridescent axe. Death Scald. Flawless light. Death Scald. Blacks. Death Scald. Punish bow. Iridescent axe. Algerneer.
I can get you
Death
that
Scald.
one easy.
Mythical light bow. Shimmering. Death. Cart. Tungsten ingot. 6. Death Scald.
I do good work, I must
Quit to
say.
Let me see your
I'm off. Be well, friend.
May they sing of your deeds and my craftsmanship.
Let me
What have you got for me today?
Blacksmith.
You like the looks
Twilight
of that
bracers. Mythical. Twilight. Deaths. Twilight pants. Death Scald. Punish bow. Ain Herjar bow. Punish, Ain Herjar, Death's, Death's, Death, Iridescent Act, Shimmer, Twilight, Algernir.
You are looking powerful.
Let me see your services.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Until next we meet.
Find and speak to the Summer Army's leaders. Hold tab to show nearby quest. Inventory. Guided arrow. Your mastery with the Predator bow allows you to perform unbelievable feats of accuracy. Press F to adjust. Explosive corpse. Booby trap a dead body to damage. Stomp. Parry damage. Successful parries. Battlefield cremation. Enemies who perish from one. Battlefield cremation. Enemies who perish. Battlefield cremation. I have repost. With your offhand free. Miasma. Enemies who die from one of your Thrill of war. Vikings live for the fight. Gain adrenaline as long as you remain in conflict. Acquire map. Predator bow. Battlefield crew. Perfect attack. Press left. Light bow combo. Consecutive shots with a light bow deals extra damage. Stealth. Dual swap. When dual wielding, hold left dual swap. Stomp. Dual swap. Light bow combo. Battlefield cremation. Heavy is the head. Manual save 2. Overwrite save. Press spacebar yes. Overwrite. Bartering. The Great Scattered Army. Quit to press